When I bought my first house back in 2016, early 2016, I bought my first house. That was the first house I was able to buy since I lost my house in 08. It took me 8 years to buy a house again. And when I bought that house, I think my rate at that time was 6.25, 6.5
Right.
in 2016. And that was just what it was,
normal,
right?
It was normal.
Okay.
Yeah,
And-
it was normal,
yeah. And so I bought it and I was able to do a streamline refi a little bit down the road and get a little bit lower interest rate at that point, as the market was starting to change. But right now, what I see is massive opportunity, massive opportunity for buyers. Like this is the time, when it's been a seller's market for a long time, and it's still in a way a seller's market, right? But inventory is starting to rise a little bit. How homes are sitting on the market. I find though with agents, because I'm off, the majority of the time I'm now on the listing side, I have far less buyers, but I'm looking to work with them again just because I have so much knowledge about how they can, this time can benefit them. So I get these offers from agents all the time, and I'll list my house for a certain price. And I just really find that the mindset of a lot of agents is that it's at this price. So if their buyer's not qualified at this price, they don't even take the extra step to make a lower offer. They don't even take the extra step to engage in that conversation and say, hey, this is what we're going to be able to send in, let's chat about this. Is this an option?
Right.
And just take that extra step, not just walk away from it.
Right.
And the other benefit for buyer's agents at this time is where, commissions were starting to go into the toilet for a good long, down to 1.5%, 2%. I'm starting to see commissions for buyer's agents come back up.
Right.
It's a chance to recoup that money that you weren't making and all the hard work you had to do to try to get your offer accepted a year ago. This is the time to make back that money. And it's also, there's so many creative ways with buyers, like get in there and buy down your interest rate. Make an offer where you're asking for a credit from the seller to pay that money to buy your interest rate down to a lower rate.
Right.
There's just nothing but options in this market. And so it's really all the misinformation and the negative information, I think, that's going out, and people really don't have the knowledge of the market.
Kind of like those PayPal loans, right?
Oh my gosh.
It's the same thing. It's just
the payday loans are like, it is the underworld of finance, right? They're finding people. It's insane to me that right now I could literally get a buyer into a home for less than it would be to rent an apartment. If you're utilizing, there is so many down payment assistance programs. We're in Orange County, right? In Orange County, I think the income on a lot of those, if you make less than 175,000, 195,000 in your household, you qualify. And then you get your down payment gifted to you, and it sits as a silent second on your loan. Like there's just infinite creative ways. This is the time to be a buyer.
Right.